The tranquil desert landscape of Santa Fe, New Mexico, known for its serene beauty and peaceful ambiance, was shattered on February 26, 2025, when a series of flashing emergency lights pierced the calm night. A frantic 911 call summoned authorities to a sprawling adobe home in the foothills, a residence that had long been a sanctuary for its famous occupants. Inside, they discovered the bodies of legendary actor Gene Hackman, 95, and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, 65. The scene was one of heartbreak and confusion. The couple's beloved dog was also found dead, adding another layer of sorrow to an already grim scene. The loss of their loyal companion only deepened the tragedy. News of the couple's demise spread like wildfire, leaving fans and colleagues reeling in shock. The sudden and unexpected nature of their deaths sent waves of disbelief through the community. Hackman, a giant of cinema known for his iconic roles in The French Connection, Unforgiven, and Superman, had left an indelible mark on the film industry. He had retreated from the public eye years ago, choosing to live a life away from the spotlight. His decision to step back was respected by many, who admired his desire for privacy. He chose to live a quiet life in Santa Fe with Arakawa, his wife of 30 years. Their relationship was one of deep affection and mutual respect, a partnership that stood the test of time. The couple's sudden passing sent ripples through Hollywood and beyond, prompting an outpouring of grief and tributes. Fans gathered to pay their respects, leaving flowers and lighting candles in their memory. Yet, as investigators began piecing together the events leading up to the discovery, a complex and troubling picture began to emerge. A disquieting question lingered in the air. What exactly happened in that secluded Santa Fe home? The investigation would delve deep into the lives of Hackman and Arakawa, seeking answers to the mystery that had left everyone in a state of shock and sorrow. As investigators combed through the couple's home, meticulously searching every nook and cranny, a clearer, albeit unsettling, picture began to form. The house, once a place of comfort and routine, now stood as a silent witness to a series of mysterious events. Hackman's body was discovered in a mudroom near his cane, suggesting he had collapsed while going about his daily routine. The cane, a symbol of his frailty, lay abandoned on the floor, hinting at a sudden and unexpected fall. Arakawa, however, was found in a bathroom, her body in a more advanced state of decomposition. This stark contrast in the condition of their remains puzzled investigators, as it suggested a significant time gap between their deaths. The discrepancy in the state of their bodies immediately raised red flags. Why had Hackman seemingly died more recently, while Arakawa's body showed signs of having been deceased for a longer period? Adding to the mystery, an open prescription bottle and scattered pills were found on a countertop near Arakawa's body. The presence of these medications led to further questions about their potential role in the couple's demise. The scene, while not overtly chaotic, hinted at a possible struggle or a desperate attempt to seek help. Furniture was slightly askew, and various items were scattered on the floor, painting a picture of confusion and distress. The presence of the deceased dog further deepened the enigma. The loyal pet, often seen as a guardian of the home, now lay lifeless, adding another layer of tragedy to the scene. Had it succumbed to the same fate as its owners, or was its death a tragic coincidence? The unanswered questions surrounding the dog's demise mirrored the larger uncertainties of the case. Initial speculation ran rampant, with theories ranging from natural causes to a possible gas leak. Each hypothesis brought its own set of implications and required thorough investigation. However, the lack of definitive answers only fueled the growing sense of unease surrounding the case. The community, once peaceful and secure, now found itself gripped by fear and uncertainty as the mystery of the couple's deaths remained unsolved. Perhaps the most perplexing piece of the puzzle lay in the timeline of events. The sequence of occurrences seemed almost impossible to piece together, leaving investigators scratching their heads. Each day that passed without answers only deepened the mystery, making it harder to understand what truly happened during those 9 silent days. Data retrieved from Hackman's pacemaker revealed a chilling truth. His heart had stopped beating on February 17th, a full 9 days before the bodies were discovered. This revelation sent shockwaves through the investigative team, as it contradicted the initial assumptions about the timeline of their deaths. The pacemaker's data was irrefutable, providing a precise timestamp that couldn't be ignored. This meant that Betsy Arakawa, if she was indeed alive during that period, had been living in the house with her deceased husband and dog. The thought of her coexisting with a lifeless body for over a week was both horrifying and tragic. It raised numerous questions about her state of mind and the conditions within the home during those 9 days. The implications of this revelation were staggering. How could someone live in such close proximity to death without taking any action? The community was left in a state of disbelief, struggling to comprehend the gravity of the situation. The more details that emerged, the more confounding the case became. Had Betsy been unaware of her husband's death for over a week, or was there something more sinister at play? The possibility that she might have been oblivious to the situation seemed unlikely, yet the alternative explanations were equally disturbing. The investigators had to consider every angle, no matter how improbable it seemed. Or had something prevented her from seeking help or contacting authorities? Was there a malfunctioning phone, or perhaps a more deliberate obstruction? The lack of communication during those critical days was a key element that needed to be unraveled. Understanding why Betsy didn't reach out could provide crucial insights into the events that transpired. The questions piled up, each one more baffling than the last. Investigators were left with a tangled web of possibilities, each thread leading to more uncertainty. The complexity of the case demanded meticulous attention to detail and a relentless pursuit of the truth. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office, initially hesitant to label the deaths as suspicious, found themselves facing mounting pressure. The public and media demanded answers, pushing the authorities to delve deeper into the circumstances surrounding the couple's demise. The scrutiny was intense, and the stakes were high. The circumstances surrounding the couple's passing, coupled with the delay in discovery, demanded a thorough and transparent investigation. The community needed closure, and the only way to achieve that was through a comprehensive examination of every detail. The truth, no matter how elusive, had to be uncovered to bring peace to those affected by this tragic mystery. In the initial days following the discovery, speculation swirled around the possibility of a gas leak or carbon monoxide poisoning. These theories, tragically common in cases involving multiple fatalities within a home, seemed plausible at first glance. However, investigators were quick to rule them out. The New Mexico Gas Company, dispatched to the scene, conducted a thorough sweep of the property. Their findings revealed no significant gas leaks or dangerous levels of carbon monoxide. While some minor code violations were noted, these were deemed insignificant and unlikely to have contributed to the deaths. With the most obvious explanations ruled out, investigators were forced to delve deeper. What could have caused the death of two individuals, seemingly days apart, without leaving behind any obvious signs? The lack of definitive answers only served to fuel the public's fascination with the case. Section 5. Whispers of poison and other theories. As the investigation dragged on with no clear breakthroughs, whispers of more sinister possibilities began to circulate. Could the couple have been victims of foul play? A former FBI agent brought in to provide expert analysis suggested that food poisoning could be a factor. He pointed to the need for comprehensive toxicology reports, which would reveal the presence of any substances in the couple's systems at the time of death. Could a tainted meal, perhaps prepared with wild mushrooms or other naturally occurring toxins, have led to their demise? Other theories, ranging from accidental overdoses to rare medical conditions, were also floated. However, without concrete evidence, these remained purely speculative. The investigation, once seemingly straightforward, had become a tangled web of possibilities, each more perplexing than the last. In the twilight of his years, he chose a life away from the spotlight, seeking solace in seclusion. Yet the bond with his loved ones remained unbroken, a testament to the enduring power of family ties.
Breaking news.
The family, now grappling with an overwhelming sense of grief, faces a future filled with unanswered questions. Their hearts heavy, they search for closure and understanding in the wake of his passing. His legacy, however, is undeniable. A Hollywood giant whose contributions to the industry have left an indelible mark. His work continues to inspire and influence, a beacon for future generations. As the world waits for answers, the sense of anticipation grows. What truths will be uncovered? Only time will tell as the investigation continues to unfold.